Billy here with Gilbert Travels. I just got off the Alaska Milk Run, which you've by now seen the review of, and I'm taking a walk while I'm here in Juneau over to the EVAR Dike Trail that goes around the airport. Try and see my plane taking off for the next leg of its trip, and just enjoying it. It's a little bit rainy here in Juneau, but enjoying a walk after 6 hours on the airplane. Whew. Then get some lunch, and we'll head back to the airport for my return to Seattle this evening. I'm going to be in premium class in economy on this 2 hour and change flight back down to Seattle. It's a little less ideal weather than I would have hoped for Alaska for 6 hours here. It's still such a beautiful place, though, that hard to find fault with it.
The EVAR Dike Trail is a publicly accessible park a short walking distance to the west from the main terminal. It is a dead-end trail, so taking the full round trip would run you 3 miles. You do get some great views walking right onto the path of runway number 8.
Alright, made it out of here. Just pushing back from the gate. Be taking back off here in just a minute.
I've already published my take on Alaska's legendary milk run, or at least the southern version of it, with stops in Ketchikan, Wrangell, and Petersburg on my way up here to Juneau on this very aircraft, which is now departing for its last leg up to Anchorage. I'll link to that video below if you haven't seen this unique trip yet.
Watch the plane power out of here. It's a fun end to that Alaska Milk Run experience. Whew. Taking in the sights, stretching my legs here at the emergency vehicle access road. Oh man. Alaska sure is pretty. Don't need to go on a tour or anything to get some of this rugged nature in. Just a few minutes from the airport. So where your airport may have a commuter train or a bus depot or a Uber hub, here in Alaska, they've got a seaplane bay right here attached to the airport. Hop on board any one of a number of commercial or private seaplanes, and you can be to hundreds of different places in Alaska that are unreachable by land. So you'd have to either get there by seaplane or by a boat, and seaplane's certainly going to be pretty quick. This is one way you know Alaska's a little more of a rugged, independent place. Instead of a sign that just says dogs must be on leash, they have a sign that says your dog must be competently voice controlled or on leash. about an hour out here. Caught Alaska 71 coming in from Seattle, another 737-700. Gonna walk back to town now, get something to eat. Back at Juneau Airport for my evening flight back to Seattle. Board a 737-700 in economy in a premium class seat. Let's get inside the terminal here. Got about an hour till the plane gets here. Let's check out what's going on at Juneau Airport. All right. So the lower level here has check-in, baggage claim, and a gift shop. Airport's quite a bit under construction right now, but pretty quaint space. Has a lot of rental cars. Interesting airline tape station. Here outside of security, there's another little restaurant. All right in the upstairs terminal now. Another restaurant. And looks like 3 gates.
Juneau's airport went with some pretty plush terminal furnishings, on par in concept with some airport lounges. However, they've definitely seen some better days. The airside terminal restaurant opened just before my flight, so I popped in for a beer, taking in some airport action, including the landing of tonight's aircraft, before heading over to the gate to board.
This is a continuation of the northern milk run for its last leg down today, so maybe some passengers already in the cabin when I get there, so I'll try to be sensitive with filming, but here we go.
I was seated today in seat 7A in Alaska's extra legroom premium class, upgraded for free at the time of booking, thanks to Alaska's One World Alliance and my Sapphire status earned through American Airlines. Considering the generous 35 inches of seat pitch and included alcohol, this is a great perk.
So, what to expect with Alaska Premium class, apart from the excellent extra legroom. It does include, of course, the soft drinks, as well as your choice of alcoholic drink. And on flights longer than 1,100 miles now with Alaska, they are taking pre-orders on meals. They're supposed to have been able to pre-order a snack box on this meal. It's over 640 miles, but for whatever reason, I was never given the opportunity. All right, so back on the 737-700, now in economy, in premium. Crazy legroom. Again, it's a more modern seat than I'm used to on the 800 and 900. Has a tablet holder, in-seat power, universal power. I mentioned crazy legroom here, and I don't believe I have anybody next to me, so it should be a nice, spacious seat here for the flight back down to Seattle. 2 hours and change.
As I mentioned, soft and hard beverages are all included in Alaska Premium, and I should have been able to order Alaska's Deli Picnic Pack. However, my booking never gave me the option. In any case, here's what it contains for $6.50, from another flight I took later. It is a pretty average selection of junk food, but at least Alaska is offering something in economy for purchase, including their lovely signature fruit and cheese plate on longer flights, unlike their partner American Airlines, which still only serves a small single pretzel bag or a Biscoff cookie, even on journeys over 2,000 miles. Anyway, back to today, we received Chex Mix as our onboard snack, rather than Alaska Airlines' own snack mix. So I put my iPad in the screen holder, noting that there are both USB and universal power points well placed to keep it charged, and a weighted drink service. As a surprise to me, in addition to my complimentary drink, I was given a chocolate bar in recognition of my One World Sapphire status. Even though I had earned it on American, that's a really nice touch from Alaska, and it paired well with my Woodford and ginger ale, putting me in a great mood to watch out the window this evening on our way back down the Alaskan and British Columbian landscapes.
Cruising up here, 35,000 feet, making our way down over Western Canada back towards Washington. I've really enjoyed my flight here with Alaska in premium class. Glad to finally get this extra legroom product into my reviews for you. It's been a nice spot to be here today. Enjoyed the Chex Mix as a snack and was glad to get appreciated for my elite status as a One World member through American with that chocolate bar. But it's nice that Alaska's taken their partnership seriously with their joining the One World Alliance. Having a nice time here cruising as the sun comes down and the end of the day comes. Join me for the rest of the flight here down to Seattle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seattle. Local time is 9:50 p.m. Please notice the 1 hour time difference. On behalf of the employees of Alaska Airlines, proud member of the One World Alliance, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We do look forward to seeing you soon again on another flight. And once again, welcome to Seattle.
I hope you enjoyed this trip from Alaska on Alaska Airlines. For now, this has been Billy with Gilbert Travels, and I will see you on my next flight. Please remember to like, comment, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be made aware first when more content is available. As always, thanks for watching.